22 kiwi fruit helps the elderly sleep and relieve them of insomnia. It has other benefits in treating many diseases. Kiwi is an oval-shaped fruit. The rind of the fruit is brown, while the pulp is often green and contains small black seeds. The highest producing country is Italy. Kiwi plant. Kiwi is a shrubby, dioecious, unisexual plant with a lifespan of 30 to 40 years, a prolific climber, deciduous. Its female flowers are single, with a huge ovary with dense pubescence, and the male flowers are large in size. The stamens are gathered in the form of a bouquet. Its fruits are oval, fluffy, maroon in color, with a fleshy interior that has an emerald green color, with black radial lines, containing edible seeds with a taste. It's like a combination of strawberries and pineapple. The weight of one fruit ranges between 70 to 120 grams, depending on the variety, and the plant enters the fruiting stage in its third or fourth year of cultivation, depending on its methods of reproduction and breeding systems, its health condition and type, and the fertility of the soil in which it is incubated. The fast-growing branches include fruit-bearing branches, which are distinguished by the density of flower buds they bear, and vegetative branches, which are delicate and easy to break when exposed to strong winds. The branches, which are 1 year old, bear at their lower end flower buds and thus fruits during the next year. Kiwi tree. The kiwi tree needs suitable environmental conditions for plant production and growth. In the summer, you need a warm atmosphere. In the winter, the plant needs a low temperature, about 600 to 1000 hours of cold depending on the variety, and where the air temperature drops to less than 8 degrees Celsius, for the flower buds to differentiate, and the humidity must not be less than 60%. The most suitable lands for growing kiwi are lands rich in organic matter and well-drained. Strong winds affect the tree and tear its small branches, so it is recommended to surround the orchard that is to be established with windbreaks at least 2 years before planting it. Regarding irrigation, the plant is sensitive to lack of water in the soil. Therefore, watering times, water quantities, and watering methods are extremely important, especially for young plants. A humidity level must also be maintained, between 70 to 90% for the productive orchard. It is recommended to use local irrigation, i.e. drip or short spray, and water is not allowed to accumulate in the area of the spread of the roots, because it causes rot and suffocation of the roots. Plant propagation. Propagating kiwi with seeds, this is mostly for scientific research. As for the method that is followed and widespread, it is to multiply with a young mind. Appropriate service operations, cuttings begin to root at 30 to 60 days of age, depending on the temperature. Kiwi varieties. Feminine varieties include High Wardrow, Browno, Monty, and Abbott. The male varieties are Tomori. The original home of the kiwi. Historical studies indicate that China is the original home of this plant, where it is known as Yangtao. It is still in its wild state in forests and valleys, especially around the mouth of the Yangtze River. Botanical description. There are currently 36 strains of kiwi known in the world. All of these strains are perennial plants that reach 30 to 40 years in age, and they are either climbing or creeping trees or grown on supports. It is also grown near the walls of houses to climb or lean on. Kiwi leaves, pregnancy, and flowers. Its leaves are large, hardy, 8 to 12 centimeters long and 6 to 7 centimeters wide. They have a long holder, and their lower surface has short, dense, hard hairs. The kiwi bush reaches pregnancy after 3 to 4 years of planting, while it reaches full maturity after 8 to 9 years. The flowers are white at first and then turn cream. The flower diameter is 3 to 4 centimeters. Kiwi fruit. The fruit is elongated or oval, brown in color, with hair on it, and rough in texture. The flesh is bright green, and contains many black seeds that are eaten with the flesh. Kiwi ingredients. Kiwi fruit contains 10% sugars, 1% protein, and mineral salts, including potassium, calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus.